hiring is half the equation. The other part is leadership development and the soft community.
Yeah.
The military does a great job of this because training never stops. Give you an example. I lay it out in the book. I think I trained for 80% of my 20-year career for 20% of the combat. Even in the combat zone, like we would have what we call pig labs, where we had a pig and we would use it to conduct first aid training. We were constantly training our people, and that's what a lot of the business world gets wrong. Again, it goes back to that: just hire and plug them into a position they got to perform.
Right.
No.
Oh, there is one more thing that we could bring up if you want, Mike. That is that Overwatch isn't just a placement firm. Is that Mike and I actually offer up the ability to go into clients to talk to them about their talent acquisition programs and how they're hiring. I mean, we also consult with people as well. So I do want to highlight that because, we may talk to a company that, the special operations veterans, they're not going to be a fit because maybe it's so heavy tech, but how they're acquiring talent, how they're evaluating talent, that's one of the things that Mike and I hope to drive with this book, but we are doing is consulting with talent acquisition, HR, and leadership, how to create better hiring programs. And in addition, where we can, how you include veterans into that hiring program. So we do offer that as well.
I think that's great. And almost every company I've ever been involved with needs that kind of counseling and coaching, George. So often, they're just rushing through it. Most companies, they wait till they have the opening, then they have the opening for a little while, and then they rush through the interview process because they're behind the 8 ball on certain projects, and then they make some snap decisions on who to hire, and then they throw the person in the chair, and they don't really onboard them properly, and then the person ggets frustrated, and it's just this crazy cycle, and then the person quits, and then they're right back to where they started. I mean, it happens all the time.
Mike was talking about that. Mike brought out these, we have different portions of the book that we both seem to hammer on it. And Mike brought up a phrase that, I kind of felt stupid that I missed it, but it was that plug and play mentality that people think they can plug a resource in and that it guarantees success and that person's going to be successful in a vacuum. I was reading, what Mike had drawn up for us, and it was like, it's the leadership, the coaching, the mentorship. You can't plug and play. You can't do the button seat. You have to invest in that talent. And if you don't, you're ruining, your talent. And how many times have we both seen where you bring a rock star in, you do all of the work of assessing the candidate and assessing the fit, you put the two together, and then it's like they expect miracles just for that person to go drive them into that market space, to drive revenue $100 million or to fix this product line. And they just thought it was magically going to happen without the coaching, the leadership, the mentorship, the assimilation, the investment in the talent that you just took so much time and effort to acquire.
The Riderflex podcast features entrepreneurs, business executives, and the stories behind how they got there, as well as daily tips on career advice and job interviews. Our show can be heard just about anywhere these days, but you can visit riderflex.com and click on the podcast page to hear all the previous episodes and learn more about the recruiting and consulting services we provide. Contact us at the email address info@riderflex.com or 888-964-5876. Thanks so much for listening, and if you enjoy our show, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes.